In chess, every move determines your position. Every decision shapes your future. But what if the board was real estate? What if the pieces were millions of dollars? Watch as Mackenzie B transforms chess principles into real Las Vegas development projects. This isn't theory. This is live strategy in action. Subscribe now and learn the rules before you pay for them later.
If you look around, you go see evidence.
Hello, hello, hello. It's that time again. You know what it is. It's time to wake up so we can build wealth. Delayed gratification. I'm talking about travel. I'm talking about wealth. I'm talking about smart planning. Everybody, I'm Mackenzie Hall. I am sitting here on a beautiful ship about to travel with my family. I understood that I did not want to have to think about the chaos of planning a trip last minute. Make sure that my family has the best time, the right time. Not just throw something together and it's stressful financially. It's stressful because there's no orchestration to it. There's no schedule. It's just throwing it together and just trying to go. I knew that I wanted to be somewhere else, man. And I knew it wasn't going to be in Vegas. I knew I wanted to travel. So I said, you know what? I am going to start today in 2024 and plan a cruise for my family. And I wanted to do it right. I'm talking about the suite, the drink packages, all the food and everything and all the beverages that we wanted. But guess what? That costs a lot of money. Everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants to go on that nice vacation, but nobody wants the patience part. 3 specific keys to delayed gratification. That means understanding where your money is going, where are you putting it, and how can you save it. If you can understand these things, you will understand delayed gratification. If you look, I am right now on a beautiful boat. It's a working day and I am traveling. The reason why is because I plan for my family to go out and have fun. I don't care if it's $10 to $1,000 to $20,000. Money coming out of your pocket is money coming out of your pocket, especially if it's not going to an account that's going to generate wealth, or it's going to a fund, or if it's going to a business, or you do what I do, dirt from dollars. You're building an apartment complex, you're building buildings. So what did I need to do? Every month, I paid a little bit towards the trip. Every month, I saved a little extra in my traveling account. It was no stress. It was no debate. It was no train of thought out of my mind. It was just money that I was naturally putting in to plan for this trip. Every month, I paid a little bit towards the extra travel account. No stress, no debt. No last minute thinking about how everything is going to get paid. No taking money. No robbing Peter to pay Paul. On top of that, I didn't want to have to dip into my fund that I use for growing and financing my build. I scaled back. Money that I would be using to do shows in Vegas or go out with my daughter and my family to different events. I took $100 here. $10 here, $20 here. For 12 months, I stacked and stacked and stacked, and I had the crews take out their monthly payment every single month for that 12 months. I lived by what I preached, and now everything is paid for. We're here, we're relaxing, we're enjoying the moment because the work was done long before the vacation started. That's delayed gratification. You plan, you save, you enjoy, you grow your wealth, and you live your life. Here's the truth. You could travel, you can have fun, and you can still build wealth. If you understand delayed gratification, you can do all of them at one time. Plan ahead, save smart, and watch how far your future takes you. Now you know how it is, from the dirt to the dollars. Now I'm about to go get back to this pina colada. If you're trying to build wealth and you don't have a lot of cash, but you still want the luxuries of traveling, you have to put money aside. This is not saying that every single thing that you need to do needs to be delayed, or it needs to be planned out to the pristine of going on a trip or going on a cruise out of state. Yes, I could have paid for this trip all cash right out the gate, but why do that? I need to understand that I'm still growing, I'm still building. Planning and having that delayed gratification, you can plan, you can save, you can enjoy, and you can grow your wealth. What I did is I took money away from my going out fund. It's not difficult, it's just smart planning.
What is your why? Why do you do this? Why do you work out? Why do you meditate? Why do you take your time to do all this? It's difficult, it's irritating, it's all the above. So now that we're done with the gym, I can kind of reflect and talk about who I am as an individual, who I am as a person. Why am I doing these videos? I think for me, the biggest thing is that I want to see people grow. I want to affect change more than anything. My why is probably the most important thing to me. As as a kid, I grew up very humble. A single mom of three. We didn't really have much. But we really didn't know. We shopped at Payless. We didn't, have Jordans and stuff like that. I didn't get those until I started playing travel ball, and But the biggest thing is just, the growth. Growth was one of my biggest things. Growing up watching a whole bunch of poor and people having to choose between electricity or food or gas or paying rent, you kind of learn that that's not where you want to be when you grow up. So for me, my why has always been that. I am a single father. I have my daughter full time. My family is the most important thing to me, but my why has always been never really wanting to go back to that. Like I knew that there was something better, and I knew that I needed to do better. And if I worked hard every single day, every day, tried to make the next day better than last, I knew that I could get there. So my mentality is always do that. I have the same routine because some of the people that I consider mentors, as well as some people that I look to as individuals I would strive to be. This is what time they wake up. This is what they do. They meditate, they pray. A lot of them work out. They're up. Their 24 hours is spent growing, not majority sleeping. A lot of people spend most of their time sleeping and dreaming of the life, while a lot of people are awake, producing and trying to build that dream into reality. So